What if a small stack of specialized AI tools could take your messy long-form footage and turn it into clickable, viral-ready clips automatically? Big creators are already mixing and matching these exact tools to explode their audience reach across all platforms. Today, I'm breaking down the 6 AI tools I actually rely on for my content pipeline. I'll show you how to apply them and detail the exact workflow that helped me smash past 300,000 views and gain 9,000 new subscribers. Stick around until the very end because I'm revealing the step-by-step process so you can completely copy my success. All right, first up on the list. If your main goal is polishing rough visual ideas into super clean thumbnail comps fast, the new image features in ChatGPT are low-key wild. What's really cool is you can actually upload a rough thumbnail draft and just let the AI spit out a surprisingly polished version. A pro tip here is to put short, clear instructions right inside the image itself so the model knows precisely what changes you want. That said, this technology isn't totally flawless, as faces can sometimes come out a little bit off if you feed it your own photograph. Furthermore, it won't reliably export images in the exact 1920 by 1080 resolution you might need for certain projects. So I generally use the AI just to prototype initial concepts, and then move the final version into a dedicated editor for cleanup. Next up, if you want to instantly transform an ordinary object into something absolutely insane, like making a beat-up car into a golden glowing prop, Adobe Firefly's generated fill is my absolute go-to. You simply highlight the area you want to change, type in your specific prompt, and it generates the brand new object right there in its place. It is completely insane for adding that immediate one-click drama and visual impact to your visuals. The primary downside is that sometimes you will notice faint outlines remaining from the original image. So, you will still want to quickly nudge things into place or give them a quick touch-up in your preferred editing suite. But for that immediate wow factor that stops the scroll, Firefly is absolutely insane. And if you have ever wanted to drop your own face into a viral thumbnail, you know, those Mr. Beast style reaction shots, Pixel is one of the absolute fastest ways to achieve that. You upload just 10 to 20 photos of yourself. Let the tool build a digital clone of your face, and then paste in an image link to swap in your desired expression. It looks incredibly clean and executes the swap incredibly fast, but you must note that it is mostly a paid service. The trial watermark is quite annoying, and full access definitely costs money for a serious creator. It's great for those single image face swaps, but it won't automate the process for hundreds of clips efficiently. Even with all this new tech, Canva remains the totally silent workhorse that keeps everything running smoothly. I personally use it for basically every single thumbnail design and for making those tiny, crucial aesthetic tweaks. There are 4 specific features I use daily. The excellent background remover tool for isolating subjects. The magic eraser is fantastic for swiftly deleting small, distracting blemishes or unwanted elements from the shot. I frequently use grab text, which lets you rip existing text directly from an image so you can immediately edit and reuse it. And finally, Magic Extend is my trick for smoothly expanding backgrounds when the original shot doesn't quite fit the frame. These small capabilities alone save me literally hours of manual effort every single week. Canva's core strength is definitely centered around polish and achieving rapid design speed. However, it is not actually built to intelligently find your best 30-second viral moments inside a 90-minute recording. That crucial, time-consuming job is exactly where a dedicated clip editor like Vizard really steps in and takes over. Moving on, Hugging Face hosts a neat, completely free model that can swap outfits on a person within a static photograph. You upload a clean image of the subject and a separate clean photo of the desired outfit, hit run, and it swaps the clothing realistically in mere seconds. The best part is there is absolutely no watermark attached to the final result, and it is totally free to use. It's great for those specific thumbnail variations where you want a distinct look without having to reshoot new content. Be warned though, it can become quite finicky when dealing with very complex poses or images that have text printed on the clothing. So always try to keep your source images as simple and clean as possible for the best outcomes. ArtFlow is the specialized stylizer tool perfect for when you want to create a unique character portrait. You upload a few photos of yourself, describe the character you want, maybe a rock star or a medieval hero, and it generates cinematic portraits. This is excellent for creating those crucial hero images or testing out different vibe variants for your thumbnails. Again, this is perfect for those powerful one-off images, but it's not designed to build an automated pipeline for dozens of short clips. So, that's the visual side of the toolkit we are using to enhance our still images. Now, here is where Vizard enters the scene and why its role is absolutely critical for scaling your content. Vizard is not attempting to be every single creative tool simultaneously. Its specialty is different. It specializes in efficiently transforming that massive long-form content into those short, viral-ready clips that perform well. The platform does 3 core things exceptionally well, starting with automatically editing those clips that have the highest viral potential. The second powerful feature is auto-scheduling, where you set your desired posting frequency and it cues the content for you automatically. And thirdly, it provides a centralized content calendar, allowing you to manage and publish clips across all your social channels from one single hub. When you thoughtfully combine those powerful visual tools we discussed with Vizard's automated pipeline, you create a truly scalable content machine. Why does this combination truly matter for your bottom line? Because most creators waste countless hours just scrubbing through footage, trying to guess which random moments will actually perform well for viewers. Tools like Pixel or Firefly can make one single thumbnail look absolutely incredible and stopping. But those tools certainly won't tell you which specific moments in your 90-minute video should even be turned into 30-second reels or TikToks. Vizard handles that heavy, tedious lifting by automatically extracting the absolute best highlights for you. It bundles those moments into ready-to-post clips, and then lets you push them out across all your networks completely on autopilot. Let's do a quick comparison so you can really get the full picture of where everything fits in your workflow. ChatGPT image generation and Firefly are brilliant for the crucial thumbnail creation and those creative in-image fills. But they aren't really built for the heavy lifting of batch processing hundreds of short clips from raw footage. Tools like Pixel AI and Hugging Face are fantastic for precise image manipulation, but they often require a lot of manual input or come with a persistent cost. Canva, as we know, is absolutely amazing for those essential finishing touches and general polish on everything. Vizard expertly fills the critical gap by automating the most boring, repetitive, and time-consuming part of the entire process. It finds those genuinely viral moments, clips them perfectly, and then schedules them so you can concentrate on the creative hooks and the thumbnails. Now, let's dive into the exact workflow I used to score that incredible 300,000 plus views and 9,000 subscribers milestone. Step 1 is all about idea research using a tool like ViewStats to hunt down those truly viral ideas and successful thumbnail formats. I search for outlier thumbnails and established formats that are already proven to be working incredibly well in the market. You type in the visual concept you are targeting, like editing timeline, and the platform shows you thumbnails that have popped off recently. Scroll through until something truly jumps out at you, and then meticulously study its composition. Where is the text placed? Analyze what the facial expression is conveying and what specific color contrast is being used to really make it stand out. Download a couple of your best references so you have a clear visual target to aim for in your own designs. Step 2 is straightforward. Just film your main, long-format video content like you normally would for tutorials or conversations. Make absolutely sure you capture a few big, impactful moments within that recording, like surprising lines or really bold claims. Crucially, use a high-quality microphone so the audio foundation for your clips is pristine right from the start. Do not worry at all about micro-editing or cutting anything down at this stage of the process. Step 3 involves uploading that complete, raw, long video directly into the Vizard platform for analysis. Let the AI run its process. It will automatically pinpoint those highlight-worthy moments based on engagement signals and known viral patterns. Within just a few minutes, you will receive a suggested batch of short clips, usually the ones featuring the strongest punchlines or most dramatic visual action. Step 4 is where you review the clips that the AI automatically selected for your initial approval. You need to keep the ones that have the clearest emotional hook and the absolute tightest beginning and end point. You can easily trim an extra second or two, add a punchy, high-impact caption, or overlay a quick call to action if needed. This is the specific point where you decide if a clip deserves that highly polished cinematic thumbnail or just a simple raw screen grab. Step 5 is dedicated to making that perfect, eye-catching thumbnail for the chosen short content. I prototype my boldest composition ideas using the image generation tools like ChatGPT or Firefly first. Then, I finalize everything in the robust editing environment of Canva for that final touch of professional execution. If I'm aiming for a specific meme-like vibe by swapping an outfit or a facial expression, I use Hugging Face or Pixel AI for that single image. After that, I always bring that single manipulated image directly into Canva for the final title text and polish pass. For instance, I might let Firefly create a more dramatic background change, then use Canva's tools to ensure the title reads instantly on a small mobile screen. Step 6 is setting up the distribution system, which I manage entirely within Vizard's scheduling features. I set the posting frequency and the specific platform targets, and Vizard takes care of queuing the clips for TikTok, Reels, and Shorts. This means my channels are consistently feeding fresh content without me having to babysit the manual upload process every single day. Step 7 involves actively monitoring the analytics provided right there in Vizard's centralized content calendar. When a specific clip significantly overperforms, the strategy is to immediately reuse that successful formula. Make 3 to 5 variants by trying different hooks, slightly different thumbnails, or cutting from a different timestamp. If something unexpectedly flops, the next step is simple. Swap swap out the thumbnail or tweak the caption and immediately rerun the clip through the queue. I have a few extra tips derived from my own extensive experimentation that can give you an edge. Always lead with emotion. Clips that clearly show a strong emotional beat within the first 2 seconds perform vastly better. Vizard's AutoCut tends to favor these high emotion moments, but you absolutely must double check every single time. You should always be running thumbnail A/B tests. Create 2 distinct versions for the same clip to compare click-through rates. Test one that is highly polished using Firefly and Canva against one that is just a raw, authentic reaction shot from the footage. The key to consistency is to batch everything you possibly can together in one sitting. Film your long content in large blocks, edit it with Vizard in large batches, and schedule a full week's worth of shorts in one session. When you do this, your results start to compound on each other much faster than if you do things piecemeal. Remember that you must always maintain that essential creative control over the final product delivered to your audience. Automated tools are absolute lifesavers for efficiency, but you must always manually eyeball the final compiled clip. Those small human tweaks, a slight timing change, a refined caption, or one last thumbnail adjustment make a gigantic difference. Look, tools like ChatGPT image generation, Firefly, and ArtFlow are genuinely amazing for those creative flourishes we add. But each one carries inherent limitations if your actual goal is to scale shorts consistently across every major platform. Those limitations often revolve around export sizes, too many manual steps required, hidden costs, or simply becoming a massive time sink. Vizard is not trying to replace any of those visual tools. It is designed explicitly to complement what they do best. It finds the highlights, it automatically makes the clips, it schedules the posts, and it gives you the calendar overview you need. That frees up your creative AI tools to focus solely on the thumbnail execution and maintaining your strong brand look. That specific combination of automation and polish is truly what moves the needle for channel performance. If you genuinely want to achieve viral success without completely burning yourself out from overwork, the real secret is having a proven system in place. That winning loop involves dedicated research, long-form capture, Vizard's auto edit, visual polish with your specialized tools, and then automated final scheduling. Follow that exact loop consistently, and you will naturally begin pumping out content that truly converts viewers into followers. This precise system is the underlying framework that led me directly to those 300K views and my 9,000 new subscribers. If you want me to break down any single step in more detail, like my exact hook selection settings inside Vizard, let me know in the comments. Tell me which part, whether it's the thumbnail copywriting or batch scheduling strategy, and I will walk you through the exact prompts and settings. Are you finally ready to convert your massive library of long videos into a highly efficient, non-stop content factory?